It's Jay Meisner here. This is a follow-up to my weekend video on how to trade in a pre-holiday, a pre-Easter week market, one that also includes quarter end. I mentioned in the video that this is not a typical week, one that's normally doesn't see a lot of follow-through. It's dominated by position adjustments more than spec trading because with long weekends coming up, there'll be a reluctance to make large bets. Well, we saw yesterday the focus was on equities. A sharp rebound led to unwinding of safe haven trades involving the dollar and the yen, which essentially was one-way moves. We've seen some of that reverse today, especially in sterling. Well, I'm just going to focus right now on the euro dollar. And since there's really no rhyme or reason for the price action, although the market has had an inability to absorb those flows, which is another indication of reduced liquidity during this week. You can see this pattern right here. I'm going to use our amazing trader as these lines are delivered in real time to your charts. They form patterns. This is a negative bearish pattern off the high. We see it across all time frames on the amazing trader, and you can see where there's momentum. These blue lines built to the downside. Euro dollar has retreated. Now, I also mentioned in the video over the weekend that the wide range in the euro is 121.55 to 125.55. So reluctance to challenge 125 is another reason why the euro has retreated. So let's take a look and see if we can figure out, or at least find some where the support is, and whether this is going to have a limited downside, or we'll see more momentum build for a further squeeze, as we're seeing in sterling right now. We're going to revert to the 1 hour chart looking for support. You see the one right here? 123.97. That's pivotal. It's around the 124 level. Is the key level in the euro dollar today. If it doesn't hold, we come into this support around 123, around 50, 60. 123.50 being the key level. If you look at my video over the weekend, I mentioned it's around the midpoint of 121.55 to 123.555, and therefore acting like a pivot. So that 124, 123.97 level is a key level right here. Doesn't hold, we run the risk of getting back down to that 123.56, 50.60. So watch this level. It'll kind of act like a pivot today as the market tries to correct. Let's take a look at sterling, which hit a wall up here. You can see the amazing trader formation over here, signal risk to the downside. Now, coming down, let's take a look at where support might be. Key support in sterling is right here at 140.75. Hard to believe we're talking about 140.75 when we were well above 142.40 just a few hours ago. It's been straight line down here. Back above a minimum of 141.29, which could act like a pivot if it gets back up there, would suggest that a bottom is in place. That comes in a pre-holiday week. As I suggested, liquidity is going to thin as the week goes on. As you can see, we've had one-way moves Monday and Tuesday, and we'll see now whether we settle into a range if we can form a bottom above 140.75.